All right, everybody, welcome back. We're diving deep today into a novel that, well, it's got a really intriguing premise.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm intrigued already. Tell me more.
Okay, so the book is called Come, Thou Tortoise by Jessica Grant. And the story is told from two perspectives. Two, a young woman nicknamed oddly, and get this,
Okay.
her pet tortoise.
Her pet tortoise.
Winifred.
Winifred the tortoise is a narrator.
Narrator, exactly.
That's different.
It is. And, I'm really curious to see how Grant pulls this off, how she makes it work.
Yeah, I mean, that's got to be a challenge, right? Like, how do you make a tortoise a compelling narrator?
Right. But that's what I love about this book. It's so quirky, so unexpected. I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm starting to see why you picked this one. I mean, just the premise alone is so unique.
Totally. So what do you think about this whole dual narration thing? Like, what are the possibilities there?
Well, I think it's brilliant. For one thing, it allows Grant to create this really dynamic reading experience, right? You have, oddly, she's impulsive, kind of prone to these hilarious misinterpretations of situations.
Oh, yeah, she's a riot.
And then you have Winifred the tortoise, who's observing everything with this quiet wisdom, taking her time to ponder life's bigger questions.
It's like having two completely different lenses on the same story.
Exactly. And the way they play off each other is so clever.
I know. There's this one scene where Audley's father's in a coma, and she overhears the doctors talking about his condition.
Oh.
She's convinced they're talking about some kind of dessert.
A dessert.
Yeah, because they keep mentioning a persistent vegetative state.
Oh, wow.
I laughed out loud when I read that.
That's so oddly, though, isn't it? I mean, she's just so literal, and it just goes to show the difference in their perception of time, right?
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, Winifred, with her tortoise lifespan, she has a totally different understanding of what persistent means. It's actually reflected in one of Winifred's passages where she says, "Humans are consumed by the illusion of speed, always rushing towards an end they cannot outrun."
Wow, that's deep.
It really makes you think about how our perception of time shapes our whole worldview.
And Winifred's perspective is so grounding. It's like she offers this counterpoint to the chaos of Audley's world.
Definitely a sense of balance.
And speaking of Audley's world, the story takes her on this journey from Oregon to Newfoundland after her father falls into a coma.
So there's some real emotional depth there, too.
Absolutely. Beneath the humor, there's this exploration of grief, family,
Yeah.
and searching for a sense of belonging.
It's that blend that makes this novel so compelling, right? The absurd humor mixed with profound reflection.
Totally. Like there's this scene where Audley tries to explain existentialism to Winifred using a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Only, oddly.
Right. But it's not just funny. It also touches upon these fundamental questions about meaning and purpose that the novel grapples with.
Maybe we could talk about existentialism for a minute. Do you think it's something Winifred innately understands, given her nature as a tortoise?
Oh, that's an interesting thought. Well, existentialism is this idea that humans are fundamentally free and responsible for creating meaning in their lives.
Right. Which can feel pretty daunting.
Yeah, exactly. And Winifred, with her slow, deliberate existence, might actually have a natural affinity for those concepts. She doesn't need to rush to create meaning. She simply exists.
Right. She embodies a certain acceptance of being just by being a tortoise.
And then there's Grant's writing style, which is so unique. She's not afraid to play with language puns and wordplay everywhere.
Oh, yeah, I noticed that.
And she even ditches traditional punctuation, like quotation marks.
No quotation mark.
Nope. Which is really fascinating because it blurs the lines between dialogue and internal thought.
So you're never quite sure who's speaking or whose thoughts you're in.
Exactly. It adds to the overall feeling of unconventionality that the novel already has going on.
It really mirrors that blend of perspectives we talked about earlier.
So to wrap things up, Come, Thou Tortoise is a journey through laughter and introspection. It invites you to laugh at Audley's misadventures while pondering Winifred's profound observations.
It definitely makes you wonder, would the story have the same impact if we only heard Audley's voice or only Winifred's? Would we lose that balance, that unique conversation between two contrasting worldviews?
Something to think about for sure.
It is.
So if you're looking for a novel that will surprise you with its humor, heart, and philosophical depth, definitely check out Come, Thou Tortoise.
Definitely.
Let us know what resonates with you most. Audley's quirky take on the world, or Winifred's timeless wisdom.
I'm going with Winifred.
Happy reading, everybody.
Bye.
See ya.